Hey everybody, it's Deanna Fenton here. I'm here to help you learn to create income and impact using Kajabi. I am sorry, I am so out of sync with going live. I don't know about you, but it has been a long, hot summer. I have gotten out of the routine of doing my weekly lives. I have not been doing YouTube videos. It has just been kind of a funk. So comment if you feel the same way, because I've been reading a lot that a lot of people are feeling the same way. However, here where I live in Northern California, kids are going back to school. Not that I have kids, but it's starting to feel more like going into the fall, and the long, hot days of summer hopefully are getting behind us. And everybody's starting to get back to business. So I wanted to jump in here because obviously I've been remiss in not doing weekly lives. My goal has been to always give you a resource to be able to understand the benefits of using Kajabi in your business, ideas on your strategy for marketing your courses, your memberships, your coaching programs, as well as just being kind of a sounding board for the things that you're working on or the struggles that you're having while you're trying to build your online business. So because of that, I am putting together 3 specific trainings that I will be doing. So I should say there are 3 specific topics that I'm going to start going live, both, not only on my page, but on my YouTube channel, as well as my private Facebook group, the Kajabi Kickstart. If you look in the comments, there should be a link if you are not a member and you're interested in joining to get advantage of some of the trainings I'm going to be doing are only in that group, that and my paid group. Go ahead and join. If you're not using Kajabi, you are also more than welcome, because I can answer any of the questions that you have about using Kajabi, the things it can do, the things it can't do, the things it does exceptionally well, and the things maybe it's not so great. That is the one thing you will find about me is I am really, really honest and transparent about my feelings about using a tool. I'm not going to tell you it can do something that it can't, or if it doesn't do something particularly well, I will let you know. This is all based on my experience, so let me give you that caveat too. But here are the 3 things that I want to cover to be able to help you all in your goal of creating a simplified business. And I think that's going to be my new theme in my membership, which is the Kajabi Flight Crew Club. I have been hearing from my members, their goal is to simplify. They don't necessarily want to be following all of the multitude of marketing trends that are out there. They want to be able to create a simple business. And that does not include trying every whiz-bang new idea and funnel strategy that is out there. And this is not for everybody, right? I mean, this is for a particular person that says, this is how I want my life and my business to flow. So I'm going to be focusing a lot on the simplification of using Kajabi. So part of that is kind of going over on a regular basis the things that I do love about Kajabi, the things that I feel allow it to simplify my business and take things off my plate and not out of my hands per se, but it allows me to focus on specific things in my business where I should be spending my time and not building a huge team to manage it for me. So look for some specific lives that I'm going to be doing on the things I love about Kajabi. In full transparency, the goal of that is if you are not using Kajabi for your business and you have had questions, I would love for you to come to these and ask your questions. I will tell you there is going to be a promotion and it's coming up in just under 2 weeks. It is a flash sale. It will only be available for 24 hours. That's going to give you, I will just tell you, it's an extended trial, and it will give you a chance to sign up for Kajabi and experience it for yourself for free for a limited time. The idea is I'm hoping to give you, again, some realistic, a realistic overview of what Kajabi does, what it does the best, what it may not, who it may not be for. Honestly, I will talk about who I think it is for. And if you're trying to do other things that I don't think it's going to be the right tool for you, I will tell you. But I'm going to talk about specific things that I love about Kajabi that have made my business flow much easier with limited help. I do have a VA. She helps me tremendously in some very specific tasks, but she's not doing Kajabi, all the Kajabi work for me. She's doing some uploading, some of that things, but all the other things I do myself. So why I love Kajabi is going to be one of our topics. The other topic is going to be Kajabi fundamentals. Now, I came up with this idea based on feedback from people in my Kajabi Kickstart group. I asked them some specific things in Kajabi that they had questions about and they were struggling with. And so they were things like automations. You know, I did things that, frankly, people like myself who have used Kajabi since the very beginning, we kind of take for granted. But for somebody new, I know for a fact that these things can be confusing. Like, where do you use tagging? What situations should you use tagging? How are the automations set up? What kinds of automations can I create? The difference, here's a good one, the difference between what Kajabi calls basic automations and advanced automations. So I am going to be doing those. Now, those particular ones are only going to be offered in the Kajabi Kickstart group and also my existing membership, the Kajabi Flight Crew Club. That group pretty much understands all this, but as a refresher, I'm going to share it with them. So those are not going to be under my page or my profile. So that is only going to be in the Kajabi Kickstart group. Again, the link is in the comments, and I believe it's also in the post if you're interested in joining. Now, the other one that I am going to do that is going to be available on my page, on my profile, YouTube, all of that, is a recap once a week. So I don't know, those of you using Kajabi, they have been doing an amazing job over the last month or two in updating us on changes to the platform, enhancements, updates, new features. But it can get overwhelming, and they are very brief. You know, they had a great one on, and they always seem, well, I shouldn't say, they're sending out overall updates on Fridays, usually between noon and 2 p.m. Pacific time. So if you are in the Kajabi group, you can go in after that time and you will probably see a post that is mission control, and they will share with you some updates that have happened. Now, I am getting emails also because I'm part of several beta programs working within Kajabi, which again, those are things I'm happy to share my experiences with you. Right now, I am in the beta for the Creator Studio, which I am loving. I am going to spend a lot of time sharing information on that because it is going to ultimately be a fantastic resource for all of us for repurposing our content, making our content for our students and members and clients even more valuable by creating closed captioning with a click, being able to take a workshop. This is a huge benefit to, as far as I'm concerned. Let's say you offer a paid or even a free workshop, and maybe it's a 90-minute training. You can use Creator Studio to upload that video and cut it up into short bite-sized trainings that can become a mini course that you can offer for sale, or repurpose snippets out of that workshop to be able to use for social media to promote purchasing your recorded version of the workshop. Creator Studio is awesome. I'm also in the payments beta, and that's a biggie, because anytime you're dealing with money and customers, that one, I have not had problems. I'm superstitious, knock on wood. I have not had problems. I have seen some people have had problems. So I'm going to dive into some of the things in the payments beta that maybe we all should be aware of or understand, just to understand. Also, I am in the new community for the Kajabi Partner Program, which is being an affiliate for Kajabi. I am a very proud affiliate for Kajabi. I have been since they started the program, but it's a great way for you to refer Kajabi to people that you know, or your followers, whatever, and make some additional revenue and income from a different source than selling your programs. So it's a fantastic program. That's why I'm sharing with you. There's a promotion coming up. And here's the last thing I'm going to say. All of these programs that I'm in a beta or in the new partnership community are using the new Kajabi community functionality. Now, I was a beta tester of that early on. It flopped for me, for my business. So I want to be super clear. I am not saying it doesn't work or it's not a good resource, because I know of people who are doing quite well using Kajabi community, and they're happy. They're getting the results that they want. Now, I always say that no one tool or one feature is going to work for everybody. It's just everybody's business is different. And to expect that there is one tool or one feature, one thing out there that is going to be universal for everybody is just not realistic. Now, I am interested in re-exploring the Kajabi community, because they have been really focused on making some updates. And that's when I talk about the weekly Kajabi updates. That's going to be one of the main ones. Every week I am getting emails of updates that they have made. Is it perfect? Probably not. Not for everybody. But I'm really encouraged by the effort that they are putting into doing it, and the fact that Kajabi is using it themselves for communication. In the beta programs, they're using community so that we can talk to the product managers, right? If you find a bug, you can report it directly to the product managers who are in contact with the developer that could get these things fixed quickly. So, I mean, if it's a direct conduit to helping shape the new features that Kajabi is going to be offering. So That is part of the payments beta. That is part of the Creator Studio beta. Again, the partner community allows us to talk to Ali and members in Kajabi who are working on making their affiliate program the best that's out there. So I am encouraged and I am a bit inspired to give it a try again. Now, it's different. Now, a lot of my audience, see, I'm going live on Facebook because that's where my audience is. That's where you guys are comfortable. You are going to Facebook on a regular basis, but there's some parts of the audience that says, I hate Facebook, don't want to be there, etc. So community, getting people off of Facebook, or at least giving people that aren't on Facebook an option is something that I'm considering as well. So quick recap and what to look forward to. So Kajabi updates. My goal is to do these on Mondays. I won't commit to a specific time. I'll try and schedule them. I want to make it available because if I do it in the morning, then I know those of you in Australia and other countries, that's probably in the middle of the night for you. I may try and move them around. I'm going to try and set them up and schedule them ahead of time. At least you get a notification. If you have notifications turned on my Facebook page, okay? I guess that's the caveat for that. Weekly recap of the Kajabi updates. I am not just going to reiterate what's in the emails. I'm going to show you in my Kajabi account what they're talking about. So if they're talking about the new setup for the instructor bio, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you exactly what that looks like. Those are Mondays. Mondays for sure. Now, why I love Kajabi. I want to do those daily for the next 10 days or so, building up to the promotion that is coming. And again, the goal is really to let you, if you've been considering using Kajabi, understand why I love it, how it works for me, and you can be the judge of if it's going to work for your business. Now, Kajabi fundamentals, those are only going to be in the Kajabi Kickstart group. I'm going to experiment with a few different times. The benefit of all of these is I'm going to do them as Facebook Lives, which means you are going to be able to watch all the replays, right? If you're not familiar with that, when I go live on Facebook, there is always a replay. The easiest place to find them is to go under, what is it now, media, and look for videos. I can also go in there and I can set them up in featured. So if you are in the Facebook groups, you can look under featured and we will mark all of the trainings as featured. Remember, going live in Facebook, there's always a replay unless I delete it. And at this time, I certainly don't intend on deleting it. Okay. I am happy to be back. I have always enjoyed being live on video. I hope I have offered benefits to you. You can always go onto my page too. There are a lot of videos on my page over the last, holy crap, 4 years, 5 years. There's a ton of videos in there, and also my YouTube channel. So I'm going live on YouTube right now. Even though this kind of content is really bad for my channel, I did want to give my YouTube subscribers an opportunity to understand some of the things I'm going to do. Anything that I do live on Facebook outside of the group, I'll also do on YouTube Live, or I'll repurpose the content to make it more focused for YouTube viewers, because you guys don't want to hear all my jabber, jabber, jabber. You want the meat. So maybe that's just the way we'll go with YouTube is I will repurpose the content. I'm going to use Creator Studio to do that. And I'm going to edit out the chit chat and focus on the what and how and give that to you instead of blah, blah, blah. Okay. Whoever my Facebook user is says helpful. Thank you. Oh, it's my pleasure. I can't see you. Facebook controls your privacy unless you give StreamYard permission to show your name. And that should be in the post, a privacy statement. And you can opt to let me see who you are. But I appreciate that you're going to find this helpful. Last recap, Kajabi updates every Monday on all channels. Why I love Kajabi, daily for the next 10 days, business days, available on all channels, and Kajabi fundamentals in the Kajabi Kickstart group. Please consider joining. It's absolutely free. You're welcome to come and go as you find it. And it is deannafenton.com/group. Link should be in the comments as well as in the post where you're watching this video. So great talking to you all. If you're watching the replay, please drop #replay so I know. If you have questions, post them in the comments and I'll get back to you. Take care. Bye-bye.